So now that we understand what is actually happening, the next question is, how do we actually break the cycle? If you have not watched my first video, go back and watch it so that you can come back to this and understand better. I talked about the cycle at which procrastination evolves, why you actually procrastinate. So here today, I am going to be teaching you how to break the cycle of procrastination. And I don't just want to tell you, get yourself motivated or just stay disciplined. Because if it were that simple, you wouldn't even be struggling with procrastination in the first place. So I'm going to give you 4 basic things you will do to break the procrastination cycle. And trust me, this will reduce drastically the level of your procrastination. So number 1, identify what you are actually avoiding. Whenever there is a big task in front of you and you find yourself trying to procrastinate it, ask this one question: what exactly am I avoiding? Why do I want to procrastinate this thing? Why can't I do it now? Why can't I just go on with it? Why do I have to shift it forward? Ask yourself that question, because for everything you procrastinate, like I said in my last class, there is something you are avoiding. And if you want to know that thing, you can just go back to the lesson and watch it. You will understand. So ask yourself, what am I avoiding? Number 2, make the task very manageable. Many of the times, what makes us get tired of doing something or want to procrastinate it is because there is no clear plan for how we are going to execute the task. There is no manageable condition we have given the task. We do not know what is the next course of action when actually doing the task. So we just rush in there, hoping we could just get it done and then go like that. It is not that simple. If you want to make sure that you don't shift things that you are necessarily supposed to do now to tomorrow, make sure you have a plan for it. Make sure you have a way to manage it. If it is little by little, you can do it little by little. If it is one step at a time, do it one step at a time. Do it in such a way that you already know the end of what you are doing before you even start. That is what we call management. Once you know how to manage your task, the tendency of you procrastinating it will reduce. And number 3, change your environment. And when I mean change your environment, I do not mean leave Lagos and go to Abuja or leave your street and go to the other street. I'm talking about your inward environment, the environment where you actually want to perform the task. Look back at the things you have procrastinated on, the things you have shifted forward unnecessarily. Ask yourself, where are the places these things are taking place? Identify those environments where you find yourself procrastinating things and change it. For example, just like I explained in my last lesson, that we are not procrastinating just because we are lazy, but because there is an uncomfortable feeling we are trying to avoid. So this uncomfortable feeling can also develop due to our environment. For example, you know that reading a book for you who has not mastered the act of reading, or it has not become part of you to read, is a discomfort. And your bed is a place of comfort. And you are trying to read your book lying down on your bed. You know that before you even read one page, you would have just drop it and tell yourself, I will finish it tomorrow, or I'll finish it next tomorrow, and just drop it and sleep. So trying to do uncomfortable things in a comfort place is a red flag, is a no. They contradict each other. So change your environment from bed, change it to your chair. Your chair is not a comfortable place for you to read. So once you are able to master how to do your task in an environment that supports it, then the tendency of you procrastinating it will be reduced. So change your environment, change every distractions. Don't put your phone where you want to do your task. You will just drop the task and pick up your phone, and before you know it, you have procrastinated. And number 4, which is the last one, and this one is very, very important. You have to learn to do this very well, which is, don't wait until the uncomfortable feeling disappears. That is, always act despite the discomfort. The whole core lesson about this class has been revolving about discomfort and uncomfortable feeling. So this number 4 helps you capture everything. The best way to actually not procrastinate too much is to learn to act despite that uncomfortable feeling. That time when you are at discomfort, it is the best time for you to actually take action. Once you are able to master that, there is a task in front of you, and this feeling suddenly comes to you, feeling like, this task feels boring, this task is too big, or this task is actually very stressful. That is the moment you are supposed to tell your brain, okay, I am going to begin. So the best way to break it is just begin. Once you begin, it will become much more easier. But if you are still looking at it and you never even start or try to take an action, the longer you wait, the harder it becomes. So the goal here is not for you to become somebody who never procrastinates. The goal is to become somebody who recognizes the cycle and knows how to interrupt it. I hope this lesson has actually given you something valuable to hold. And I believe that if you practice and put to actions everything I have said, the level at which you procrastinate will reduce drastically, because everything I've said is based on research and it has been proven to work very well. So thank you very much for staying to the end of this class. I will see you in the next video. Follow me, comment, like, and share this video so that it can reach more people who are struggling like you. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next class.